Hey, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and guardians of the highest love and compassion. What is the message that you have for all those that need to hear at the right and perfect time? Angels, I call upon you and ask as well, what is the message that you would like to share with all those that need to hear at the right and perfect time? Thank you so much. We ask for a clear and accurate message for everybody that needs to hear. Thank you again. This message, I feel like, is for, let's see. Divine masculine. That's exactly what I was about to say. And then look what came out. Strength and courage. So a divine masculine is needing some, I feel like maybe you came to this message because you're looking for some type of reassurance or some guidance. And just kind of right off the bat, I'm picking up on your energy that you're a very strong type of masculine energy. And that doesn't mean you have to be a man, but you just have this masculine energy that's prominent in you. Or maybe you are a man. But I feel like this is kind of this, I could be talking to a male shaman as well. I feel like, or like a male type of spiritual leader of some sort, or maybe a yogi, someone who does heavy meditation. Joy and contentment. I got here. So let me keep going. Anything else that comes out here? So what is the message that you have for them that they need to hear? Whoever it is, at any timeline, at the right and perfect time, please guide them to this message. And thank you. Do the work. Okay. So do the work. Okay, and then joy and contentment. Learning experience. Okay, any more cards from here? Any more cards from here? So this learning experience and do the work, forgiveness and understanding. Okay, so Spirit's wanting this divine masculine, whoever this is, to essentially, you're going to have to do the work in order to come to, and the work is forgiveness and understanding. Okay, there's some heart-centered work that's really needing to be happening, so that you can experience this joy and contentment, because you're not actually getting the fullness of what is available for you because you're still holding on to something that hurt you in the past. Okay, or I just heard deserted you, and that's for just somebody specific. Deserted you. Somebody was deserted, and there's forgiveness that is needed because of that. Someone must have ghosted you, or maybe a parent wasn't there, but I feel like someone's being asked, the Spirit is asking you to do the work that is necessary, to forgive and try to find some type of understanding towards the person that deserted you. And I know that's easier said than done, but there is a promise of joy and contentment on the horizon, right? There is a promise that when you do that, you will find so much joy and peace and calmness and love in yourself and in your environment because of that. And I feel like, okay, vulnerability and freedom. Yep, there's so much more. So blessings and abundance. When you're vulnerable, Spirit saying when you're vulnerable, and I feel like I could be also talking to a few people who are of Native American descent or African American descent, okay, as well. But you don't have to be. I feel like the Spirit is also confirming with these cards that when you make yourself vulnerable, it part of the work of forgiveness is making yourself vulnerable, right? And when you make yourself vulnerable, blessings and abundance come through. Like, this is so true, right? Blessings and abundance come through. But it is work, because humbling yourself, right, is not easy. It is not easy. Spirit saying you're going through a learning experience right now. Even though, yes, you may be a shaman, or yes, you may be a yogi, or yes, you may be, this masculine energy that has a lot of power, a lot of strength, and you're guiding others. Okay, maybe you even look similar to this person here, but there's a lot of learning that is happening in your process of really coming into the fullness of the power that you have, right? Into the fullness. And it starts with forgiveness. It starts with understanding. And what do we mean by understanding? So when Spirit's talking about understanding, it's more so like learning the art of compassion, learning the art of non-judgment, learning the art as best you can. No one's perfect. This takes so long to learn. Okay, there's people who are in their, literally, I'm a caregiver part-time, okay, and there's people in their 80s who still haven't figured this out. Okay, so don't beat yourself up about it, but it's a lifetime skill. But just work towards it as best you can. The earlier the better. The more time, the earlier you free yourself from the burdens of resentment and hate and judgment attitude, and these low vibrational attitudes, then the earlier you free yourself from that, then the more of your life that you get to spend in a light-hearted energy, more happiness, more joy and contentment, right? That's really what it's all about. You want to try and enjoy the most of this life as easy as possible, okay? Instead of being heavy with all this negative emotion, okay? As best you can. As best you can. That's all you can do, is the best that you can, right? So that's part of the message. Now I want to keep going. I just got one more that's just coming through. Okay, so inner child came out again. This came out earlier in reverse, but it's also coming out again when I was just about to put this aside. So I'm going to accept it. Spirit saying that the foundation, the very foundation of this work that you're needing to do has to do with some inner child healing. So you're going to have to try to do maybe some past life regression, maybe some deep type of meditation, maybe some type of, cleansing of some sort, right? To really figure out, or maybe prayer or something like that. Find a modality that helps you, a healing modality that helps you look back into your childhood, maybe even just simply as journaling and asking yourself questions, right? And see what your answers come out to be to yourself. Ask your higher self whatever questions you want to know, and see what comes out. That is specific to someone. Someone needs that. That's something I felt to say to someone. And there's other healing modalities for you to figure out how to clear the subconscious mind of some childhood trauma, of maybe some some type of, or maybe not even trauma, but maybe misinformation, right? That was programmed into you as a kid, right? And maybe you need to find forgiveness for that, because your parents didn't know, so they taught you wrong crap, and so, and maybe you could be someone, this is also specific for somebody else, you could be someone who's holding a lot of resentment towards parents or your guardians, or those, and teachers, and anyone who taught you in the past the wrong thing, and having to understand it's not necessarily 100% their fault. They don't know either. No one freaking knows nothing, let me tell you. We try our best, but we don't really know, okay? So that's part of your message there. And I want to end your message with a card from the heart. I love these cards. From the heart affirmations. Let's see what Spirit wants you to affirm yourself. What does our readers need to affirm to themselves, remind themselves? What can we remind them of? Spirit, what is it that you want, okay, them to know? My heart and mind are unified in spirit. So I feel like this is for that masculine energy that I'm speaking to, who does the meditation, maybe is a guru of some sort, or even a shaman or something. Remember, just because, you're guru, shaman, all that other stuff, right, that we're doing those things, there's still learning to be had. We're still learning from each other, and the whole process does not end. Right? I'm guessing until we die, or maybe even beyond that, we're still going to keep learning. It seems to never end. So, but the Spirit just wants you to, in your meditation, affirm to yourself that your heart and your mind are unified in spirit. Unified in spirit. Heart, mind, spirit. The Holy Ghost, right? The Holy Trinity. Heart, mind, and spirit. The Holy Trinity. The power of three. Heart, mind, spirit. When those are in union and become one, then we are even more powerful than we can dream. Okay. Let's see. Any other messages? Oh, there we go. Another one here. I see clearly actions of manipulation. I see the truth. Okay. Let's see what that one's about. Spirit, can I get some clarification there? Let me see. Get some clarification here. What is this one? What is this one? What is this one? What is this one? Okay, anything? Let's see. Okay. I let go of control and surrender my expectations to love to beautiful synchronicities. Okay. So earlier I did sense that somebody is needing to, like, this work that they're talking about as well is also somebody related to, or who's had a recent relationship that they have some type of resentment towards, right? That didn't go well. Something that person did, it didn't go well. Okay. And I felt that earlier, but I almost forgot to mention it. So that's good this came up. And it says, I see clearly actions of manipulation. So whoever is coming to this video, you're watching this video, and maybe you had that work that you intuitively know what I'm talking about, right? That work that you need to do, whoever it is that comes to your mind and your heart that you need to forgive, and it's related to relationship, that person, I feel like you were able to see through their manipulation. You were able to see through their lies. You were able to see through the games that they played. You were able to see just the truth, because they were just lies, right? And so the work that Spirit's asking for you to do is to let go of control and surrender your expectations of love to beautiful synchronicity. Meaning, one, let go of control, how you expect this person to and want this person to change. Two, surrender to the universe's way of transforming this person. It's good that it was meant for you to see who they are, right? Who they really are. But now it's time for you to get out the way and let the Spirit do their work on them, humble them down, and transform them, because it's not up to you. If that's what you're doing, it's not up to you. There's nothing we can really do to change a person. They have to change on their own. And usually the Spirit nudges that process, right? And Spirit's just kind of reminding you to believe and remember about synchronicities. Remember how everything happens for a reason. What you saw with that person, what was going on, even the breakup and maybe even the makeup, it's all for a reason. The reasoning, I have no idea. Most of us don't know, but you can ask. You can always ask. So ask the Spirit if you really want to know. So that is your message. Thank you for coming to my channel. Please subscribe. Please like the videos. Also, I have Raven Marie Tarot as another channel. I'm going to be posting more on tarot topics. And yeah, I'll see you soon.